and there's going to be people that aren't in the master race.
You can't use the leftist compassion when they support China and death camps and genetic engineering. Right. The left's all, compassion.
You're right.
We can't hurt anyone's feelings. We're helping arrest Falun Gong and sell their organs, but we're Google.
Alex, talk to me. You're right. You're right. The left has giant flaws. It has giant flaws in its ridiculous ideas.
As you know, I'm against war.
I am too.
And so now you've seen national studies show this, Gallup poll. Democrats now support war more than Republicans.
Well, this is about what? This is about pulling out of Syria?
Trump's trying to get denuclearized, and everybody's loving it in South Korea and Japan and North Korea, and he's actually got them to not fire missiles and destroy nuclear sites. There's a real problem in people not being able to say that anything that Trump does is good. If a Democrat was doing what Trump was doing on some issues, I disagree with some, I would support them. I don't give a damn what they're D or R.
Well,
and so then Trump got rid of he's getting rid of the minimum sentences. I mean, Hillary Clinton, oh God, I saw this the other day. I know I'm ranting, but I was watching, I forget who the top Democrat was. They were on CNN. And I meant to play the clip on my show and I didn't do it. And they go, President Trump thinks blacks. Yeah, the clip was CNN. CNN says Trump thinks blacks are stupid. And it was a CNN panel going, Trump says blacks are super predators who have to be brought to heel. And Joe, that's Hillary Clinton, 1994, after she passed the Crime Act. That's her quote. So they're inverting reality, knowing our talking point is she did that, and we have the video. Type in Hillary says blacks are super predators. They said Trump did it. It's not about Trump. It's that he didn't do that.
Okay, but let's get back to what we were trying to say, was that if he does anything good, no one can accept it because he's on the wrong team. That's part of the problem with what's going on. It's part of the problem with people willing to accept ridiculous shit on the left and people willing to accept ridiculous shit on the right, is that we get on a team. And that the people that are on the left, they can't admit if the economy's going well. They can't admit if things.
Bill Maher said, "Let's crash the economy."
Well, Bill, I don't know. I know
you like Bill.
I listen. I've been on his show before, and I talked to him once. We did a show together once with Craig.
No,
Titus.
Nobody can lie and say that he's not very talented, and that he's more truthful than most leftists. He says, "I want abortion. I want death. I want more room on the highway."
He's a comic. I'm telling you, man. The shit that he's saying, he's only saying because he thinks it'll work. And I don't.
By the way, I don't need to go on his show.
Saying with his
but
bits.
Why would he, knowing to be the highest ratings he ever got, not invite me on?
I don't know, man. You'd have to talk to him. But what I'm saying is, when he starts talking, like people are saying, "Oh, Bill Maher's mocking the red states." He's doing a bit. Like he thought there's funny in that. That's all it is. Like if you talk to him about his legitimate opinions, he's capable of having a conversation about legitimate opinions.
No, but I agree.
And you can disagree or
he's
agree.
Wrong on that point.
Which point?
Say that the red states want to be the blue states. The demographics show the opposite.
I think it's just a joke. I really do. I don't think he even means it. I mean, if he does mean it, I disagree with him, but I think it's a joke.
Let me have a beef with you. Let me have a beef with you on this, and I'm not saying you're wrong.
Okay.
Because everything I've learned is great. There's mixtures of everything.
Yes.
And by the time I go to the next thought, I forget the last thought. But the point is that
what we're saying was that he was doing a joke about the red states wishing that they were the blue states, and you were saying that that's wrong. And I was saying he's just fucking around. He's like prodding.
That's it. Mainstream news is dead. It has very low ratings. I mean, it went down to almost nothing, and they go, "Oh, ratings are up in the Trump era," like a dead cat bounce. It's like 10% of what it used to be. Larry King used to have 15 million viewers. Now the top CNN show has 1 million. So we're looking at that. This is the future. This is where the people are. Real things, not scripted, no teleprompters. There's no teleprompters here. This is real. And so they get up on television. I'm literally having Alzheimer's. What was the point again?
We were talking about Jesus Christ.
One problem. Here's the problem with no teleprompter. I literally tell you what's in my brain. This is like my truth. Doesn't mean I'm accurate. It doesn't mean I'm perfect. It means I'm telling you what I really thought. Oh, I know what it is.
Fucking around.
I know what it is. No one's watching mainstream news anymore.
No one's watching mainstream news. Right.
But let me tell you what they are watching. The Big Five. The nightly comic shows and Comedy Central shows, The Daily Show. Trevor Noah, Stephen Colbert, all those guys.
Because they want some relief.
But it's not, they want relief.
Right.
I used to watch, the ratings are down. It's still not as bad as, as other stuff, because now that no one's watching news.
Doesn't Sean Hannity do really well? Isn't his show very popular?
No. Only Fox, because it's seen as alternative, just like you.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is.
Well.
The problem is I'm not articulating this well, because it's the truth. It's not like some packaged thing. They have turned all of the so-called comic shows into fake comics posing as fake news people, putting out political commentary, which people take as real and believe on the street. And so that's where all the propaganda is. And so you say Bill Maher's just joking around. Bill Maher's just over here. Bill Maher doesn't know what he's doing. It's all a unified message. They have Stephen Colbert get up on air and say that I'm a KKK member and make jokes. And you know what? People shouted at me on the street.
Well, that's unfortunate. But what I will say about what they're trying to do, they're not trying to deliver information. They're trying to crack jokes. I guarantee you, there's a whole writing staff behind
but all
Bill
those
Maher
hosts
shows.
admit that the Democrats call them and tell them what to write now.
I don't know if that's true, but if it is as true and they do listen, that's not good, and that's unfortunate.
Who's the guy you host the Man Show with?
Doug Stanhope.
No, the other guy.
That's not what I worked with. There's Jimmy Kimmel and
Jimmy
Adam
Kimmel
Carolla.
says he gets calls every day from Chuck E. Schumer, and they work on what he says.
For his television show?
Type it. This is what's so frustrating.
He might have been fucking around, though.
No, dude, it's talking points, man.
Okay, I believe you.
When Hillary lost, Jimmy Fallon went from being funny to being totally weaponized.
So you think it was NBC's idea? Do you think it was someone in the government that contacts NBC and says, tell
Here's
Jimmy
an example.
Fallon?
There's a very well-known UFC fighter that you know.
Okay.
Who has shows on Discovery and History Channel. I'm not going to say his name.
Okay.
And I got a call about a month ago, and they're like, wow, this is incredible. Don't say my name, but you can talk about it. They were going to offer me this new big lucrative show, but they said, you're going to come out and denounce Alex Jones on the show, or we're not going to give you the show. And he said no. So hell yeah, man.
Huh.